Don't get me wrong, she's still got like a sharp tongue and will clap back, but deep down... Hello my friends, it's Marley Otaku and welcome to the Taiga Waifu Review. Before we get started, there's an important announcement I want to make. I want to step up my game for waifu reviews and maybe cosplay as the waifu in the waifu reviews. So if you want to see that, hit the subscribe button. But if you think that's a horrific, terrible idea, still subscribe and ring that notification bell so you can be the first to laugh at me in the comments and downvote it. That's what I call a win-win. This was an idea that I've been thinking about since the Raphtalia waifu review, but I thought I'd let you know now, just in case you see something weird in the future. I want you to picture a small college kid learning to appreciate anime for the first time after watching Toradora and being strangely attracted to Taiga, a fictional character. How do you explain these feelings? Little did I know this was my first wonderful introduction into the world of waifus. This waifu review is really special to me because Taiga is pretty much my first waifu back when I started to get into anime. And even watching way more anime since then, she's still hanging on at the top 10 of the list. So I gotta ask, what makes Taiga a worthy waifu? Why was she the first fictional character that I became obsessed with? This video will be broken up into 3 segments: quick facts, looks/personality, and the most important category of all, waifu ability. To start off, we need a refresher on her character, because I know it's been a while since a lot of you have seen the anime, and that's fine. It is quite the classic, so I don't blame you. Taiga Aisaka is someone who is more than just a shallow tsundere character type. Her big entrance into the anime is when she decks Ryuji after he bumps into her, which is very pleasant, and that's where she lives up to her name, the Palm Top Tiger. But over time, we discover that she's got a good reason for why she's combative and emotionally unstable. She becomes a character that we root for and want to see become better. And speaking of becoming better, let's go one layer deeper into her character. One of the main reasons why I find her fascinating is not only her appearance, because, you know, flat is justice, small is righteous, and all those other memes, but she's also made even better by the massive amount of changes she goes through in the anime. In the beginning, she's a small, helpless girl who barely manages to take care of herself. Her fancy apartment is an absolute disaster, she's sick all the time because her apartment is so dirty, and she just cannot function like a normal human being. Taiga is really impulsive and doesn't really think about the consequences. She does what she feels is right, and even if that means getting into a sword fight in the middle of her senior's classroom. But at the end of the day, she just needs a little bit of guidance from, you know, parents. I'll be honest, this is a very good way to trigger my maternal instincts and want to be there for her. But there's one thing that separates her from other high-maintenance, pampered girls, and that is she wants to get better. To get good, as you gamers say. She wants to have a normal family, a normal life, and fall in love normally, but how do we define normal? Well, I guess for her, she wants something less chaotic, something stable. So that's why she goes on a journey of improving herself at the end, you know, making peace with her family, tying up loose ends so she can truly stand beside Ryuji as equals. Tiger and dragon, instead of like dragon and baby kitten tiger. It's really rare for me to see this sort of maturity and realism in an anime character, and that's one of the reasons why Toradora made me just take anime seriously as a storytelling medium. Most of the stuff I saw before were like buff dude punch fests, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that, because, you know, me personally, I live for the JoJo memes, and it's all good. So let's get into the final and most important category of the waifu review. How will they mesh with your life? Because this is serious business. You know, you gotta treat it as a long-term commitment, because you can only have one waifu or you'll have to forfeit your waifu. And by that, I mean Taiga will beat the shit out of you. There are two phases of Taiga. The first one is the helpless and occasionally violent tiger kitten, and the second one is the mature and wiser Taiga, the grown-up version. And we've all seen how she acts in her first phase, so we don't really need to go that much into it, but the second is where things get interesting. Because if you've been there for her, helping her grow and all that, then you two will be a power couple. She'll be fully in sync with you, and after all that you've been through, the bond between you will be very strong. So while she does require a lot of your help in the beginning, it's not always gonna be like that. Now, don't get me wrong, she's still got like a sharp tongue and will clap back, but deep down, she wants to be better. And what's more attractive than someone who tries their best? In conclusion, Taiga is an incredibly well-written character, and that just makes the audience character bond even stronger, which helps her maintain her status as an S-tier waifu. Well, those are my thoughts on why I like Taiga, and if you have another favorite character like Ami, who's my second favorite, let me know who and why in the comments. And if you're still here with me, thank you very much, and maybe consider subscribing. And as always, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.